Well, hey guys, how you doing tonight? This is Bear with Bear's Den Acrylic Art, back with a special Pride Edition video. As part of the Pride collaboration, we were tasked with coming up with a painting inspired by the colors of one of the many flags that celebrate the LGBTQ community. And as a member of that community, let me tell you that it is very important that we celebrate our success, that we celebrate our achievements, that we celebrate our equality, because that was hard fought. And given the climate of this nation right now, it's all the more important that we stay true to ourselves. So to that end, I was inspired by the Bear Pride flag. I'm a member of the bear community. It's just a happy accident that that's my nickname. But it's typically, guys who look like me are a member or, can identify with that community. So I have taken the liberty of painting. This is an 8x16 cradled wood panel that I have painted with the colors of the Bear Pride flag. So we've got Mars Black, we've got Gray, we've got Titanium White, Unbleached Titanium, Naples Yellow, Mars Orange, and Cocoa Brown. And what I'm going to try to do, this is new for me, but if you don't follow Crystal Coast Originals, I'll link the channel. You absolutely should, because Amanda is doing just some amazing things with putting down a translucent base over, a painting, and then doing a Dutch pour or a blowout over it. So when it dries, the Dutch pour is kind of superimposed on what's below. Now, I've never done this before, so this could work or it could not. But my plan is to flood the entire board with a mixture of, and this is her recipe. This is 80% US Floetrol, 15% water, and 5% Liquitex pouring medium. Okay. And I'm just going to flood this just like I would, a canvas for a Dutch pour. Right. So, not going too crazy, just because I want to make sure that my paints have something to move across. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the colors of the flag and we are just going to kind of blow it out. Okay. And we will go from there.
There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be, but they're not gonna see me bleed. Cause baby, I got you. I've been beaten to the ground, dragged across the dirt. I've been scared to live cause some people never learn, but they're not gonna watch me burn. Cause baby, I got you. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's the dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try but they can never take me down. Ooh, cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you.
gonna stop there because that looks pretty sweet. Wow. I am very glad I was able to get the paint to go to the corners. I'm glad that there is, you know, it's not the same amount of negative space beyond, you know, but you can still see everything. Now what I'm gonna do, of course, because it's me, I'm going to take my straw and shape that a little bit. But in the interest of time, let's see what this looks like. We're gonna skip ahead because I only have 15 minutes, but let's skip ahead and see what this looks like when it is dry. So I'll see you back in a day or so. Well, I forgot to, you know, invite you down for the wet results. Now, I did a really stupid thing, and I forgot to double check to make sure that this block was level. So we are gonna hope that it is. Because wow, what a bonehead mistake. But look at this. Like, I love the lacing. You know, the fringe is going to look really interesting when it's dry. Because some of this webbing is really delicate, and some of it is even, you can see it's like pardon the shadow, starting to sink. So depending on the finished product, I might go in with a black Posca and define those when it's dry. But overall, this looks real cool. So I am excited to see what it looks like dry. So see you in a few. All right, friends, here are the mostly dried results, and I am really disappointed because if you see, I guess the transparent base got under the, you know, the stripes that I had painted, and it caused it to kind of pucker in a bunch of spots, thus, you know, kind of ruining the overall smoothness of the piece. And interesting because it's only in this section, because everywhere else is totally fine. So I am going to try this again. All right, so here are the dry results, and I'll tell you what, now that I'm looking at this, I really kind of like the texture. It had to grow on me, I guess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my black Posca, and I am just going to go in and outline this just to give it some definition. And I might go in and draw some of this lacing in too. And then we're going to slap some resin on it. So let's check back for the finished product. All right, my friends, thank you so much for joining me for this Pride Edition video. I really do appreciate you taking the time to watch. This was a lot of fun. I learned something, and that's always a good thing. You know, if you're new and you like what you see, please consider hitting the subscribe and hitting the thumbs up. You can hit the bell icon to be notified of when I upload new content. That really does help. You can share this on your own social media, as that also helps. So once again, my friends, thank you again. Please remember that we are all equal. Love is love. Happy Pride. Bye. All right, my friends, here are the final resined results. And wow, did this ever turn out wonderfully. I mean, look at that shine. You can see my lamp. Now, what I love about this, and you can see, is I did go in with my black extra fine Posca as well as my burnt sienna Posca, and I drew in the missing lacing, okay, just for uniformity, I guess. All right. as well as the outline, just to give it definition. So overall, and yes, you can still see the texture underneath the resin. And, you know, I can't believe that I didn't like that, because now I think it adds a lot of character. It gives it like this weathered kind of feel. So yeah, this is my offering for Pride. So thanks, guys. I will see you back.